Okay, it's a really, really beautiful sunny morning this morning. It's the first time we've seen the sun for some time. And I'm just really enjoying being out here in the nursery. Our nursery at Koanga is a very alive, special place. We've never once put anything on here which has a negative effect on nature. So we've not used any pesticides, any fungicides. The only thing we do here is constantly improve the soil nutrition based on a ream soil test, so that we know the plants are getting what they need to grow to be healthy and they don't attract the pests and diseases. And as well as that, we're marking all the trees that are grown in the open ground, which is nearly all of them, on the north side with a white dot, so that when you get them you can plant them in the ground in the same way that they were grown in the nursery, which means the part of the tree which acts as their liver, which is important part of the function of a healthy tree, is facing the same direction, and so the tree can pick up where it was and have its roots facing in the right direction for the way that it grew in the beginning, which means the roots will be facing north-south magnetic field and it will be able to function fully as an adult tree. So all of these trees in here have got really special stories and histories. One of the really special peaches that we've got this year is the Batley peach. Batley is a peach that when we lived in Kaiwaka, our kids went to the Otamatea High School and they were in the Rangakura class, which was the bilingual class, and one of their school camps was at the Otamatea Marae, which is the mother marae for Ngāti Whātua. And one of the walks that they did as part of that camp was to the Batley homestead. And it's a very old, incredibly large, beautiful house built by the family that owned the fish mill on the shore there when the fish were canned from the kaipara, the mullet. And so it was April when we went in there. It was early April, I think it was Easter one year, around Easter anyway, and the kids are all walking up the driveway to be shown around this stately home. And I noticed a peach that was growing in the entranceway, and it was ripe. It was on the tree and it was ripe. And I couldn't believe it. I'd never seen a peach ripe in April before. And so I let all the kids go first, and I waited till the back when none of the kids could see me stealing peaches. And I snuck a peach and I bit it, and I couldn't believe it. It was the most beautiful peach I'd ever eaten at that point. And so it's one of the old peaches of the Kaipara Harbour that came in with the very early missionaries and ship captains, and it's a super late peach. It's clingstone, so it's not a good one for bottling, but the texture and the flavour, the sweetness and the flavour is just unbelievable. And it's always the latest peach, except for this year when we had so much rain and weird weather that actually the Black Boy's been the latest peach this year. So the Batley is one of our very special peaches with an amazing story, and it's a really excellent peach, especially for those of you in areas where you get a lot of heat and a lot of wind movement, Mediterranean climate, areas with a Mediterranean type climate, cold in the winter, hot in the summer, lots of air movement. This peach will be a really great one for you. These are beautiful too, the Arapahoi with the red leaf. These leaves remain red all year round. This peach came to me via a woman who didn't want to lose it because she was about to shift and couldn't take it, and it was given to her by an old Delhi gardener as being the Delhi peach, and it's a really special peach as well. It's even outstanding just as an ornamental tree, but the peach is beautiful too. It's got a red skin, bright orangey yellow flesh with a red blush around the stone. It's a freestone, this one. Yeah, so there's a lot of really special plant material in this nursery, and as well as that, it's a very I don't know if you can hear the bird song, I'm probably talking too much. Loads of birds, loads of life, loads of insects, no poisons, loads of bees in here. It's a very special place to be growing trees, and you know that when you buy trees from our nursery, you're getting them from somewhere that is learning to regenerate the land, regenerate our ecologies, and you're getting both the best of the genetics and the health. I also just wanted to mention that when you buy fruit trees from Koanga, from the Koanga fruit tree collection from our nursery here, you are supporting the saving of the whole heritage fruit tree collection that we are that we have growing in the 2 hectares that surround the nursery and the mother seed garden here in Wairoa. I don't know that, I think a lot of people don't realise how expensive and how much it costs to collect fruit trees and save them and maintain the collections and do comparative trials and see which ones are best for what situation. And so when you buy fruit trees from us, you're supporting the saving of a heritage fruit tree collection. I know we haven't patented them, and I know there are lots of other people selling these trees that have come from this collection that we've done. And so no money goes back from those trees to support us to save them and continue the collection. But when you buy trees from us, it supports the saving of the heritage fruit tree collection and all the learning that we're doing around how to grow things to be nutrient dense, high bricks, and creating a living, alive, regenerative environment. All very important things for our future.